Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Bud Brown, living in Dumaguete City, Philippines. Yesterday I put out a video talking about if you come here to lessen your frustration, be calm, be patient, just calm down. And I give an example of if you come out of a restaurant and someone is parked behind you, that I'm pretty sure that I said 10 times out of 10, 100%, I'll just get in my Blue Boy, I'll start it up and put it in reverse. And when that little backup sound comes on, beep, 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 someone will come running out. And well, you may know what I'm getting ready to say. I may have to retract that statement. Today, I was eating at a place called Gen Z, used to be called Ground Zero. Had two nice cups of coffee, very good, and had a breakfast there, which I would recommend breaded chicken. It's a bowl of rice with a topping of breaded chicken and scrambled eggs and a little bit of salad ingredients like tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce, and a couple of carrots or something. It was pretty good. As I came out, there was a big white pickup right behind where I was parked. And I remembered what I said about don't worry about it, don't get upset. So I said to myself, okay, let's just see if what I said is going to be true. So I got in the Blue Boy, I looked around, couldn't see anybody, not even a parking attendant there. Parking lot was full, but there was this big white pickup right behind me. So I got in, I started the Blue Boy, I put it in reverse, beep, 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 beep. I didn't see anybody. I backed up a little bit. I'm sure didn't want to get too close. Nothing happened. I turned it off. I said to myself, never say never and never say always. So I got out. I started to go back in the restaurant, but the waiter was there, and I said, "Hey, made it obvious I pointed behind me. There was a white pickup, so I just kind of like, what do I do?" So I started to get back in the Blue Boy. A fella comes out of the restaurant. He says, "Are you leaving?" I said, "Yeah." So he gets in his pickup and backs up. And then I get in the Blue Boy, start it up, put it in reverse, and then pull out. So I said to myself, I got to be careful using that word always, never, 100%. So I kind of said that as a little bit of a precursor to what I'm going to tell you now. And this is about how Gloria and I are making our plans, or what so-called end of life plans. So we both have decided a long time ago that we wanted to be cremated. And I know there's two crematoriums here in Dumaguete. One is on the main highway, it's called Eterna, and another one is way in the back of the cemetery, and it's called the Haven. I don't know what's the difference, but we live not too far from the cemetery, so I just went in there one day and I talked with the lady, and she gave me a brochure. I'll put it up on the screen so you can get a better look at it. Main thing I wanted to know, like a lot of us, how much and what's involved, what does it encompass? And another thing I wanted to know, can two people fit in one urn? Because Gloria and I, our our philosophy is together in life, together in death. So that's what I wanted to know. So I asked her at that time. She said the cremation itself, no ceremony, nothing, just the cremation is 40,000 pesos, which I should look it up, but it's about 700 or between 700 and $750, something like that. Maybe when I'm editing this video, I'll put the exact amount at today's exchange rate on the bottom of the video. So anyway, it was that. And also they have what they call pre-need, which is what we are. We're not dead yet, but we want to make arrangements. So that's what they call pre-need. And you can have easy payment plans. We don't want to, but like a lot of things, if I do need or want to make payments, it's going to be as short as possible, maybe 2 months, 3 months, whatever. So, and also she said, no, there's no urn big enough for 2 ashes. What, really? Oh man. So maybe that's what they have. And if I look online, maybe I'll find one that's big enough for both of us. But another thing, and this was very important to me, if I make the contract and have Gloria's name on it, and I pass first, what's going to happen there? She said, oh, it's transferable. Oh, really? All right, perfect. So either one of us at least get the first contract. If it's in my name and she passes first, then, we can just transfer the contract to her and vice versa. I'm going to just do a little side story, and I'm sure a lot of you can understand this. My brother, Paul, who's our younger brother, lives in California. His in-laws have, father-in-law and his mother. The mother-in-law was just riddled with rheumatoid arthritis, which is a horrible, horrible thing. Had pain and, in all of her joints. And her husband was fairly healthy. So everyone just assumed that she would pass first. But as you can imagine, he passed first. So needless to say, you never know. I apparently am healthier than Gloria. She has a lot of health problems, but that means nothing. I can pass away first with, easily. So I wanted to know if the contract could be, transferred, which it can be. And then again, we just have 2 contracts, one for her, one for me, because I want, as you know, because of my brother's passing a couple weeks ago, it was everyone was distraught, and it's hard to think. Our emotions are just going nuts, and I don't want people to have to decide at that time. That's no time to decide what to do. So Gloria and I are going to have everything set up, and step 1, 2, and 3, and make a quick business out of it. Also, they have. I said it was 40,000 for the cremation. And then she told me that for them to pick up the body from the hospital or from the house, 4,000 pesos, which $75 or so. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out and how many dollars. But okay, that's nothing, but it's worth it. So if someone passes, then the funeral home, the crematorium will come, pick them up, and then take them there. And so, like I said, from the hospital or from the house. And then the urn, you can buy it from them or from online, I guess. So anyway, I wanted to share that and let you know now. I'm not very good at covering a lot of subjects, for a restaurant review. I only can say what I eat and how much it costs. I can't say I got a request one time. What's the best restaurant in Dumaguete? I don't know. And what's the worst of this? And but because we just went there today, I don't know if I mentioned that. We went there today and we did I call it a contract. I'm not sure what it should be called, but it put Gloria's name on it, knowing that can be transferred to me if necessary. And she said, how much did you want to put down on it unless you're going to pay the whole thing? I didn't know what Gloria said. We'll put 10,000 pesos down. What? I didn't know you had that much money. Yeah, I remember you gave it to me to buy groceries. Okay. So we put 10,000 pesos down, 30,000 balance, which we'll probably pay next month. So this is our experience. And I thought maybe it would be something that you'd be interested in. So thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Maybe I can get her to come in here and say a few words. A lot of people like it when she makes her comment, but I never know what she's going to say. So let me pause the video and get her in here. So anyway, I wanted to ask Gloria, what did you think about our little trip to the crematorium?
Kind of weird.
Kind of weird?
Mhm.
Yeah. But I was telling them that when they asked for a down payment, suddenly you said you were going to put 10,000 pesos on. I didn't even know you had that. I mean,
Well, for me to know, for you to find out.
she likes that phrase.
Yep.
So cremation is the way we're going to go.
Okay.
I'd like you to say, sir. Yes, sir.
No, sir.
And thank you for loving me all this time.
You're welcome.
All right. You're welcome too. All right, everybody. So anyway, I thought maybe you would be interested in knowing, what it costs us and where to go. So I guess that'll be it for now. You're so cute. All righty. Bye.
See you later.